All right, guys, welcome back to more Ignorance in Basketball. Now, I have mixed feelings about this game. I'll take the win, happy for the win, but as you guys know, I'm an emotional fan, and for most of this game, I was fucking pissed. Because I'm like, come on, guys, we haven't figured it out that we need to just stomp all over these shitty teams, Chicago fans. Disrespect, fuck you. No offense, but fuck you. Because not only is it the Bulls who aren't good, but they don't even have fucking Larry Markkinen and is it Valentine they're missing? And is it just me or does Larry Markkinen look like a rich kid? I don't know his background. I don't really know anything about him, but I just know he looks like he comes from like a very wealthy family. He looks like his family like made him in a lab and bred him like a horse. You know what I mean? And that's just my opinion, and that may be true, it may not be true. I have no idea. Maybe he grew up super poor. I don't know, but you look like a rich kid, and it's not a knock, it's just an observation. But yeah, like I was saying, I was just so annoyed because I mean, not only were the Suns not making shots, which, I get, I'm not mad at that, but the defensive execution, or not even execution, just the intensity was just shit all game. But I'm happy because at least they picked it up when they needed to, which is a good and bad thing because I think it could be a bad thing because, again, this team is still learning each other and it's still building habits. And one habit these motherfuckers cannot afford is like, oh yeah, we could just take the first 3 quarters off. You're not there yet. You're not fucking the Warriors with KD. They could do that because they won 2 chips. The Suns, obviously they're going to, but don't act like you have already, all right? That's my thing. Now I got my bitching out of the way. Let's get to the good shit. Actually, no, I'm not done with my bitching. This is a message to Cameron Payne, okay? We need you to play better. You're better than what you're playing. What did he do today? Let's see. I know it wasn't a lot. I can't even find his damn name on the damn thing. Here we go. 9 minutes, 2 points, 1 assist, 1 rebound. You were only playing with for 9 minutes because when you were in, the lead went down to shit. That's 2 games in a row, maybe more. I feel like it's like 3 or 4 games in a row, and you need to be more aggressive. He's the kind of player who I feel like he can get to the basket whenever he fucking wants. I don't know if your hamstring still hurts. I'm not in your life like that. But I know you need to fucking play better because they've started resting Booker and Chris Paul now at the same time. And when that happens, Payne, you're the guy, all right? You're running the fucking offense. So stop just dribbling the ball up the court and passing it to somebody else. Nah, 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 nah. We don't do that shit. Can't afford to do that shit. You're too good to be bullshitting. So cut it out because I'm watching you. Okay, now I'm officially done with my bitching. Now we need to give some fucking shout outs, people. First man who's getting the fucking shout is obviously Frank the Tank. I mean, Cameron Payne takes some notes. 14 minutes. He had 15 points, 1 assist, 2 boards. Okay, 2 boards, you could probably do a little bit better than that. But, I mean, if you're getting more points than minutes and you're coming off the bench, that's a beautiful thing, especially if you're a 4. It's not like he's like fucking Jamal Crawford or some shit. And this man had a block. That's not on the stats. I just remember it. Excelente. That's Spanish. Also, DeAndre Ayton, you did your thing. 22 points, 7 boards. That was a pretty good game for him. And I got to give this man his credit with those blocks. He blocked the shit out of Colby White. Is that his name? Kobe or is there an L in there? I know it's spelled with a C because he's silly. Okay, it's just Kobe. My bad. Actually, fuck you, disrespect meant because you're the opposition. And why would I give a fuck about the opposition? I wish that I was in the NBA because I would have the best fucking post-game interviews ever. Even if I was ass, I would go viral every time. I would bring my team so much fucking new fans just because I'd be saying wild shit. What did Bridges do? 14 points. He's back. I really feel like he was kind of tapering off a little bit. Damn, Crowder had only 3 points tonight, huh? And he played 30 minutes. Gonna need you to do a little bit better than that. Cameron Johnson, damn, I felt like he had more than that. He only had 8 points. But he was actually very active today. He had a lot of, he made the Bulls turn the ball over a lot. He got 2 offensive fouls on them. He had a steal late. He hit some big threes late. Don't think I don't notice Cameron Johnson, all right? I'm noticing the effort. What else was excellent about this game? Well, honestly, like I was saying, I think it's just, again, it's bittersweet because it's good that this team can turn it on when they need to, or at least they did, and they executed well down the stretch. That's always a good thing. But I want to see that against the Lakers or the Clippers, that, or like they did it against the 76ers the other game. Like, that was a good game. But when you do it against a Bulls team that has fucking nobody on it, it's like you shouldn't have to. You should have just blown this fucking team out, took care of them early so you can rest the team. That's what mature teams do. And I know this team isn't mature yet, but, it's ring season, so I got to bitch about everything. People are counting this team out for a reason. There's a lot of good fucking teams out there. And if this team isn't firing on all cylinders, and that's just another way to pronounce it that isn't being utilized, you can take that if you want, but just give me my credit. But like I was saying, yeah, I completely forgot what the fuck I was talking about. I don't remember. I have no idea. You could have told me I was talking about fucking wrapping gifts and I would believe you. I have no idea what I was talking about. But like I was saying, it's good that this team can execute well. That's always a good thing. I think that that boasts well. That's a vocabulary word for the playoffs. But again, like I was saying, this team should have been taken care of by the second quarter. That's what I want to see. That's what would have given this game an A+. You get a B. You get a B-. Because I give this team credit because if you look at the damn shooting statistics, what did they shoot? Fucking 27% from 3? I mean, the Bulls shot 10% more from 3, and they shot the same from the field Bulls shot 49, Suns shot 50. And you still won. You won by 10. So that is impressive. How the fuck did they? Oh, it was the turnovers. The Bulls had 17 turnovers to the Suns 7. And I don't think they had a turnover till like the third quarter. So I give them a lot of credito for that. That's Spanish. A lot of people don't know that word. It might be real. It might be not. I don't know. But I said it. And if you say enough things with confidence, people will believe you. How much did Zach LaVine? He had 24 points. What did he shoot from the field? I'm curious. Wow. I just looked up. I just clicked on his thing. And when you look at the picture of him, it's fucking hilarious. He was 9 for 16, 4 for 8 from 3. That's too good. He's not that good. He's good, but no. Not against the Suns. He shouldn't be shooting that. Fuck, dude. I have a goddamn headache. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I feel like a very, very, very small yet agile horse kicked me in the fucking head. And I'm like, why? I didn't even do shit. Okay, but before I wrap this bitch up, I want to talk to you guys about some things because I know the trade deadline is coming up. I don't know when it is, but I know it's coming up sometime. So this is my thing, okay? And this is obviously within reason, but this is what I think we are lacking. Cameron Payne probably need a replacement if it's going to be ring season, which obviously I think it is. Now, could we win with Cameron Payne? It's possible, but when this motherfucker against the Bulls, who are averaged, or not average, but had 2 points, 1 assist, and 1 rebound. And lately, every time this man comes into the game, the fucking score just drops. It's not a good look. Now, there were times where he would come in the game and the score would increase. I don't know what the fuck happened to those days, but they seem to be gone. And I don't like that. So we could use another backup point guard because I almost called him Ayton. Monty's been putting Chris Paul and Booker on the bench a lot now. He's resting both of them, which I think is a good thing. But when that happens, Cameron Payne, listen, you need to be the fucking guy. You can't just dribble the ball up the court and hand it off to fucking Nader or Cameron Johnson or whoever and just hope somebody makes a play. You can score whenever you want. He can get to the rim at will. He's very quick. He's crafty, okay? And he's kind of tall too. So make a fucking play. Like, I don't know why he's not doing that anymore, but it's making my chest hurt. So yeah, I think that could be a big thing. Also, I feel like there's not really any athleticism coming off the bench as far as like a big man. It's like we got Saric who can't jump over a fucking paperclip. We got Kaminsky who can't jump over a fucking paperclip. And did I just make that up? Yes. I know it's jump over a piece of paper. I think that's the saying. But I said paperclip because I want to add flair. And, you know, I'm a creative guy. So that's just where we're at with it. And that's a true story. Sometimes I say shit, I'm just like, what? Immediately, I'm like, what are you talking about? Who are you? Yeah, so I think some, like, maybe another backup four who's, like, got some fucking athleticism, that could be good, or another backup point guard. I think those are the only things you really need. Obviously, we have a bunch of threes. The 1 and 2 are good. Obvi. I like Etuan Moore coming off the bench as like a 2. And imagine if you had like a solid, like, you know, I don't want to get too excited, but like what's the dude on the fucking Magic? I can't think of his name, but I'll put his picture here. That guy's like the perfect backup point guard. If we could get somebody on that level, ring season is solidified. It already is, but I want to sweep the teams. You know, I don't want to just beat them. I want to embarrass them. And I'm not going to say I'm going to embarrass them because I'm not on the court. But I will be talking shit as if I was. So I think that's enough for today. We're going to see how this game goes against the Timberwolves, who are fucking terrible. It better be a win, and it should be a big win, all right? Don't let them off the hook. Fuck them up. That's what I want to see. I like to see pain in the other team's eyes. Some people say it's a complex. Some people say, you know, it's a little sociopathic. I think those people are pussy and they just don't get it. But whatever, you know, you need to weed people out. You know, that's life. People aren't going to fuck with you. You weed them out. You let them know you're a little crazy. And then, you know, you don't hang around with them anymore. And that's just how it is. And that's how you form a cult. But I'm going to stop rambling because, again, I don't know what the F word I'm talking about. And by F word, I mean fuck. Just so you guys know, I have not sold out. But I will see you guys in the next game because, like I promised, I will be making videos after every game unless I am hospitalized. So, on that note, I'll see you guys next game. Peace.